Hello everyone, it's Eddie the Chump coming back with another video, and today what we have is it's an unstoppable streak, nuclear streak with the Remington, which well, let's just say it's one of the cheapest weapons in the game. But this was just purely for fun. I'd never really used it. I had prestiged it twice, obviously trying to get diamond shotguns, which I very quickly gave up on because I can't be bothered with the others, apart from this and the KSG. So a lot of you are going to be asking where I've been. It's been roughly 2 weeks since I posted a video, and this video is my first video back. I'm going to go through why and what it's going to be like in the future regarding myself on YouTube and just some of my general thoughts. Right, okay, so 2 weeks. Basically, a wonderful thing has happened. A woman, has been on the scene, and therefore made me not such a virgin. I also I was 30 on the 14th of April, and I suppose I'm playing. Currently, I'm playing less games now. That has to do with obviously there's a girl in my life at the moment, which is awesome. It's incredible. I love it. Fantastic. So what does that mean really? My attitude to games has kind of changed over the last year since doing YouTube and things. And although, don't worry, this is not an Ed's giving up or stopping YouTube video. So let's just get that out of the way. That's not going to happen. But I think a break from gaming. You look at any big YouTube channel. I'm tiny, but you look at like the big guys, and they've all had breaks. They all, to a certain extent, after playing COD for years and years and years, or making videos, it gets a bit tiresome for a little bit, and you need a bit of a break. And that's certainly what I've experienced. I found that a lot of fun for me when I think back, obviously with rose-tinted spectacles about the past, games like COD 4 and Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops 1, where I really enjoyed myself and played a lot, like I had a lot of days logged up in those 3 games. And why the last 2 haven't been specifically as much fun, so I haven't found myself wanting to play them as much. And I think what it comes down to, a lot of people blame YouTube and blame sort of machinima and the kind of commercialization of people gaming to like warrant why it's not as fun anymore. And I think there is some credence to that. I think that when I play COD now, it's I'm going for a gameplay, or I'm not blaming other people. My attitude towards the game has certainly changed in why I play and how long I play for and who I play with has certainly changed. And I think that age of just jumping on Call of Duty and killing a few people because it's quite fun in a video game is dead, and that is largely because people are starting up clans and YouTube channels, and they want to earn money from it, and they're streaming, and not that I have a problem with any of these things, but I think they are they create the symptoms that make for a non-fun gaming environment. That's certainly why when I play, I feel some pressure to get good gameplays and stuff. And when you're playing a game for high performance, it's not quite the same thing as playing for fun. Well, it's a totally different thing, in fact. And I found that while I've been playing COD for the last 2 years, it's just become like that. So I've had to take a couple of weeks break, and I'll get back into it, I'm sure. There are sort of problems with this specific COD that I have that make me not want to play it. I would say that the connection between players is probably the worst in this game that it's ever been. And I know everyone says that with every COD, but it really does feel like that. I mean, I can't remember a COD where I lost straight up gunfights when I hit first quite as often as this game. And it's incredibly connection dependent, and I'm kind of a bit fed up with Treyarch's attitude as well. No, it's because it's the player's fault, or it's our connection's fault, or anything. I've got fiber optic, right? And I still say that this game's unplayable at times, and it's not all the time. And maybe I make too much of a big drama out of it, but it really does take away from the fun factor for me, because I just don't find it fun losing straight up gunfights where I shoot first. I just don't. Like, that happens one too many times in a play session. I just can't take it. I don't have the motivation to keep playing anymore. Like, I don't have anything to prove. It's not like I'm one of the best players in the world and I'm trying to get my gameplay out there so people can see it. That's not the kind of player that I am. Something else I wanted to talk about, like the ultra competitive nature of not only like when you're playing COD, but like YouTube and things like that. Like there are 4 tiers of player really, and there's a 5th which is separate, which is the pros. But I'm going to keep those separate. We're talking like people who play in pubs and record gameplay. Like there's 4 tiers. There's the casual people who don't really play that much. There are people who play a little bit. There are good people, which is the 3rd tier, which I put myself in. Then there's the 4th tier of people who are exceptional, and Will, the Hovis man, is in that tier. And being his friend, being in his stream, being a mod in his stream, seeing all the comments that he gets, all the hate, it really turned me off from playing the game, man. Because, like, as far as I'm concerned, I watch a lot of gameplay and I've played COD for years, and you can just tell good players by watching them. And Will is certainly one of those. And just the amount of shit that he gets, when he's playing, it just completely turns me off from wanting to play. But having said that, I will still be making videos. I will, be playing other games in an effort to branch out. So don't worry, Eddie the Chump's not going anywhere. But I thought I owed an explanation as to why I hadn't posted in 2 weeks. So see you again soon.